Hi, this is Dr. Bharadwaj, CEO and Chief Doctor of Fidelis Homeopathy. Today we will discuss on the important topic. This is the common question asked by most of the patients in clinic. The question is, what diet restrictions do they need to follow while taking the homeopathic treatment? This is one of the major questions asked by them. We will look into it. This can be discussed under 4 sections. The first section would be, what is the common diet? What is a general healthy diet for a human being? So the general healthy diet for a human being looks like this. They should take low carbohydrate food. Low carbohydrate is very important because we are taking way much carbohydrate than required. The next one is, we need to take medium protein. Protein is not needed in larger quantities. Medium amount of protein is required per day. You need to have balance in this, a balance between animal protein and also plant protein. Next one is medium fat. Fat is also important constituent of the diet. The fat you need to be mainly restricting is refined oils. Don't go with the refined oils, and also decrease the saturated fatty acids which are available in animal meat. Animal meat in the sense red meat. So reduce the red meat. Saturated fat is necessary, but you have to take in very small quantities. Coming to the vitamins, you have to take a diet with high vitamins. Vitamins are more available in leafy vegetables. You need to consume large amount of leafy vegetables. And also coming to the minerals also available in leafy vegetables and pulses as well. Coming to fiber, you need to take large amount of fiber. Fiber is high. Vegetables and green leafy vegetables and other vegetables are very high in fiber, so you need to have good amount of fiber in our diet. And take adequate amount of water. Don't take too much water. Take water that is necessary for you. Coming to probiotics, probiotics are very important in diet. You get large amount of probiotics in sour buttermilk. Take sour buttermilk, it will be good for you. And also always depend on organic food. Don't depend on the food that is grown with synthetic hormones or synthetic fertilizers or any hormones given to the animal or plant. So always go with the organic food. And you have to have variety of food. You should not be eating one food every day. You have to have variety of food. If you are taking pulses, take variety of pulses. If you are taking meat, take variety of meat. In the same way, vegetables and also with other food groups, you have to always go with variety of food, so that you will get all the nutrients in the desired quantity. And coming to the processing of food, avoid processed food as much as possible. Depend on unprocessed food. Take raw food, that would be good for you than compared to highly processed food. Always depend on the fresh food. Take always fresh food, not the food that is refrigerated or that is stale or that is kept for a long time. And coming to the frequency of the food, you have to take the food in very low frequencies. If you can eat only 3 times a day, that would be good. If you can eat only 2 times a day, that would be great. And if you can eat only once in a day, and if you can stay without food for next 23 hours, that would be the best diet for you in any given circumstances. And also coming to fasting, so fasting is very good. So you have to fast at least once in a week or twice in a month. That would be good. You will get lot of growth hormone from it. Your immunity will be increased. So there are a lot of benefits for fasting. And coming to the foods that you should not be eating, don't go with GMOs. These are genetically modified foods. Do not touch them. And also don't go with inorganic foods. Inorganic foods means synthetic foods, the foods that are grown by giving artificial fertilizers or hormones or any other artificially grown food. You should not be taking it. Never use artificial sweeteners. These are bad. So unless it is recommended medically, do not use artificial sweeteners. And also artificial colors and artificial sweeteners are not good for your health. Coming to the second category of food, these are the foods you should be avoiding when you have some aversions or allergies or irritants. For example, some people don't like to take milk or milk products. Some people don't like to take brinjal or fish or any other food. So at that time, there is no force or no need for you to take it. You can avoid them. And coming to the allergy, some people have allergies to some of the foods, so you should be avoiding them at any cost. And the next one is irritants. When you have foods that irritates your gut or irritates any part of your body, so you should not be taking that food. Best example would be, some people are not able to tolerate spicy food, so you should be avoiding such kind of foods that causes irritation in your abdomen. And the third category of diet you should be avoiding or taking is depending on that particular disease or a physiological condition. For example, if you are a diabetic, the doctors will advise not to take high carbohydrate food. Or if you have frequent heart attacks, they will recommend not to take high carbohydrate food and also not to take high fat food. These are the restrictions, or the food you have to take while you have certain disease. And coming to the specific physiological condition, when you are pregnant, doctor will ask you not to consume papaya. It has some abortificants, so it may cause abortion. And also they recommend not to take Chinese fast foods as it contains monosodium glutamate, or it is also called Ajinomoto. You should be avoiding it while you are pregnant because it may cause some defects in the baby. That's the reason when you are pregnant, there will be some diet restrictions. Coming to the fourth variety, that is proper. Are there any diet restrictions while taking homeopathic treatment? This is the important question asked by them. There are not much diet restrictions, but there are some diet restrictions while taking homeopathic medicine. Not only diet restrictions, there are some other restrictions. We will be looking into that completely. And coming to the first restriction, homeopathy doctor will tell you is avoid camphor. Camphor is not good. Camphor is proved to be antidote to most of the homeopathic medicines. That's the reason homeopathy doctor will ask you not to touch the camphor or not to keep the camphor at home when you are taking homeopathic treatment. Coming to next main restriction, the homeopathic doctor will be telling you while taking the homeopathic medicines. This is not for all the conditions. This is for only few conditions and few medicines. When the medicine is given in higher potency, it means the medicine is given in low concentration. Doctor will ask you to skip some foods like coffee, tea, garlic, ginger, spicy food, and strong smells or odors that are coming out that are due to scent or any other strong smelling thing that is in your home. So homeopathy doctor will tell you to avoid this. The reason for this is this may cause some changes in the action of the drug. That's the reason for 1 or 2 days, not for too long, just for 1 or 2 days while the doctor is giving high potency medicines or very low concentrated medicines, he will ask you to avoid these things for at least 1 or 2 days. Other than that, there are no restrictions because you are taking homeopathic medicines. There are no special diet restrictions except for these two things. We are located in Manikonda. We offer both online consultation and in-person consultation. You can reach out to us at any point in time. Thank you.